Hello, is Banani here. I hope you are doing well. So, today we are going to talk about destiny. Do you believe in destiny? I do believe, but do you know my definition of destiny might not tally with you if you think otherwise. So, let's talk about what I feel about destiny. So, actually, when I was in my growing years, in my tender years, during my teenage, adolescence, I used to think that destiny is the ultimate. You know, what is fated cannot be blotted. I had this thinking, in fact, because most of the time we would hear it from others, like our elders also, and around the society, the observations. So that's the belief we come across, and we form this belief within ourselves also. So I also had this kind of belief. you know I remember watching a serial. So that serial was some kind of a kids serial. So there I got a very different perspective of what destiny is. I was in my teenage, and during that time I used to write on whatever that touches my heart in my diary with my own self. I used to introspect, I used to think, and I used to write on that. So in one of the episodes, I saw someone kind of a superhuman image was that, and he had a fight with devil. In that serial, in that it was a kids serial, and during that time, someone predicted his future. Maybe someone, a psychic uh, person, predicted, a guru kind of person predicted his future, like this is your what your future is, and you would not be alive if you go and fight with the devil and save something or someone. I don't remember that. Uh, so that person, I mean that superhuman character, was taken aback because he saw his future. He saw that he would not be alive if he fights with the devil. But you know what motivated him, irrespective of the prophecy, to go and fight the war with the devil? He wasn't, in fact, afraid of death. But what he was in his mindset, he told himself, he told others who knew about the prophecy that no matter what, he is going to save the innocents for where from the devil's tortures, and he is gonna kill the devil. And whatever may happen after that, even if his life goes out in this process, he doesn't mind. Such a brave heart. So I was getting inquisitive about the further episodes, whatever was about to come. So I watched that, and I saw that really in the upcoming episode, what happened, that that superhuman who was the hero, the central part of the story, he got he killed the devil, and he also died in the same process. But you know what? There's a twist over here. The twist is that he was granted back his life. How? Because his karma was good. Irrespective of whatever prophecy was made, he didn't give up on his noble mission to kill that devil, to save the innocents. And that's what he did. He did his right karma, and God rewarded him with his life back. So, at watching this story, this saga, I felt uh, someone within me spoke those lines, like, destiny is not the ultimate. Or you can say that your karma determines your destiny. Your act of righteousness that instills the act to do karma, that karma determines your future, and none has the power to see your ultimate future. You know why? Because you got the free will, you got the power of creation in your hand. God has given you free will to choose. God has given you the liberty to do your karma according to that free will. And what he did is that free will. He chose. He chose to do his karma in his right conscience, and he got rewarded according to his karma. So this is what I mean by destiny. It's not like whatever I used to believe earlier, that God writes a script and you got to follow after coming on earth, and everything happens dot by dot according to the blueprint of your life written beforehand. If you are a believer of reincarnation theory or otherwise also, but destiny isn't the ultimate, because what destiny is, it might differ in definitions from person to person, from faiths to faiths, cultures to culture. But in every culture, in every faith, or irrespective of faith, God has given the power of free will. You have the power of choice. The power of choice, that is free will, that is what determines your actions. That is what determines your mindset. So also, I have a funny story to share also. I don't know this story is true or it's not true. I don't know that. But I heard this story from many. I think 2 or 3 person I have heard in my childhood. So someone told that, and a person predicted someone's future, like you are going to become the owner of many cars in future. So what happened, that person thought that I will have so many cars under me. I will be the owner of so many cars. So I need not study. I need not do anything. I did not work hard for anything. So that person was very, very casual with this belief. He was actually, he or she, whatever, I don't know that, was very tension free. And you know what? The future prediction got true in due course of time. That person was appointed, I think, somewhere as someone who controls many cars. I think that was his profession, whatever he worked. But he was not the owner of cars. He was looking after many cars. I don't know what was the story exactly, but this was a funny instance. I don't know it's true or false, but it's a story. And the lesson, if you take, is that even if you know the future or someone tells you there is this is going to happen in your future, and either if it is a good thing and you sit casually and want things to take course of its own, if you don't sow the seeds, you are not going to reap the harvest, because nature also teaches us this. So also, if someone predicts that something is not going to happen good in your life, something unsatisfactory result maybe, if it is going to happen, and with that you take a heavy heart, you don't try, you get into this belief, this limiting belief, that this is not going to work, this is not going to happen, I'm not going to get this desired result. So what's the use to try? What's the use to sow the seeds? Then what you are doing, in your conscious mind you are taking that belief, that limiting belief, in your actions you are sowing this limiting belief with inactions or not appropriate actions, and that is what you are going to manifest. So manifestation actually works like that. It starts with some belief, that is your seed, then you got to take actions for that in the right direction, and just wait for your harvesting to get your desired result. Is just like a farmer's duties. The farmer sows the seeds, does the harvest, and then reaps the harvest. So as you sow, so you reap. The statement is 100% right in this regard. So it is just like that. Destiny is a combination of your power to choose, your conscious belief, your conscious actions, your karma, and that is what you are going to manifest. In fact, I have my own story also relating to that. So, before my board exams, uh, someone told that I'm not going to do a satisfactory result. So, I was in my that tender age, and everything feels too heavy, too light during that period. I felt so heartbroken, that time. So my mother supported me. My mother told me, don't lose heart, believe in your karma, pray to God, and do just give your best. You will obviously get your desired result. So that motivated me to work hard, and I worked hard like anything. I believed in God, I believed in my action, and I did really a satisfactory result. So, what happens, that there might be some possibilities of this being happening, and most of the time, the accuracies of such possibilities by people like them may not be 100% true, also, in most cases. But the thing is that whatever your mindset, the way you take, the way you make conscious decisions, that's how it works. That's how your action, and that's how it's going to be the outcome. There are many stories in our mythologies, in any cultures, which shows the power of stubborn belief. The stubborn belief, but in the right sense, that even moves the mountains. There are many stories like that. Even if I give you a story from the Hindu mythology of Savitri and Satyavan, this is a story of whatever was the story, but in the gist, the message was that Savitri got the boon from Yamraj to get back her dead husband. With the power of her words, her conscious belief, she was such adamant in her that belief that Yamraj also got influenced by her belief to give back her husband alive. So this shows the power of mindset. The mindset, there are many stories like that. In realities also, many people had proved that with right kind of belief, with right kind of mindset, anything is achievable. And destiny is not a single step statement. There are many layers to it, and you are actually the co-creator of your destiny. You do your part, and the rest would take place on its own according to the consciousness, the universal law. This is what Bhagavad Gita also says. Do your karma and leave the result to me. Lord Krishna says that. So, this also teaches detachment. The law of detachment also says that you have the right over your actions, your karma, and God has given you this free will to do, to choose your way. And this is what is your power. Your power is in your hand. Your power is in your mind. So, if you tell, is it predestined? This is predestined. But what is predestined? Predestined is that God has given you this free will. God has given you this power in your hand, in your mind, in your being, in your spirit, to believe, to alter, to change your destiny. Whatsoever be your past karmas, you can burn that out. You can release that out. You can clean that out. You can create your own actions with that belief, with that willpower, and you will have the best of destiny in this world. I wish you best wishes for exercising your free will in the right perspective and co-create your life in a very balanced, beautiful manner, and manifest greater things in your life that satiates your heart, soul, and entire being. So, good luck for your life ahead and happy manifestation. Be the blessed child of destiny, the Lord. God bless you. Thank you for watching and keep supporting. Take care.